Ever had the feeling there were some big secrets in the healing world that no one's talking about? What if knowing these hidden truths could change everything for you? It's time to break the silence and tackle what others shy away from. In this episode, we are diving into chat that might just be the breakthrough you have been waiting for. Today, we are peeling back the curtain on something that's rarely discussed in the healing industry, things that go on behind the scenes, things that might surprise you. If you're a healer, this is a must listen for you. Curious? Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Why is building a business so hard? Why nobody buys my healing program? Why is everything so frustrating and overwhelming? What if there was a better way? Hi, I'm Nina Maglic. I'm a marketing coach and healer on a mission to help amazing healers like yourself improve marketing, get clients, and make money with less stress. On my new show, I will do what I love best, translating complicated marketing and business strategies into practical, actionable steps you can implement with ease and clarity. She Runs a Business is a new podcast for healers like yourself who want to create a profitable healing business that provides the best life transformations for your clients and gives you the freedom and flexibility to enjoy time with your loved ones. Take your seat at the table and let's get started. Welcome to She Runs a Business podcast. Hi there, it's Nina, and welcome back to another deep dive session on She Runs a Business podcast. Today, we are peeling back the curtain on something that's rarely discussed in the healing industry, things that go on behind the scenes, things that might surprise you. If you're a healer, this is a must-listen episode for you. We all know the healing industry is filled with transformative work, helping others, guiding them on their journeys. But there is another side that doesn't get any attention. Today, I'm going to open up about some of the challenges and unspoken truths that many of us face, yet rarely talk about. This topic is incredibly close to my heart because over the years, I've experienced both the highs and the lows of this work. And I've realized that if we don't talk about these things openly, we cannot support each other to grow in the way we truly need to. And the first thing is that there is a huge pressure to always be on. As a healers, there is a pervasive, unspoken expectation that we must always be on, always positive, always in alignment, always ready to help. But here is the truth. We are human too. And sometimes that pressure can be overwhelming. I recall countless times when I felt completely drained, yet still felt the need to show up for my clients because I believe that that's what was expected of me. It's a common story among healers. Have you ever felt like you couldn't afford to take a break because people depend on you? It's tough, but it's important to acknowledge that feeling so we can start to change it. The pressure to be perfect can lead to burnout, and that's the last thing any of us want. We need to give ourselves permission to be real, to take breaks when necessary, and to be okay with not having all the answers all the time. After all, healing is a journey, not just for our clients, but for us too. You might feel like if you take a break, your clients will think less of you, or even worse, that you let them down. I know that guilt, that deep worry that if you stop for a moment, everything might fall apart. That guilt can be overwhelming, making your fear that stepping away even briefly could cause everything to unravel. I remember when I started to learn about energy healing, I was really obsessed with that. I practiced like 14 hours per day with my friends, colleagues, and family members, clients. There was a moment when I felt completely drained. But I had so many sessions booked, I felt I could not let anybody down. I felt like I'm failing. I remember one of my coaches saying to me, "But how can you help others when you feel exhausted?" I canceled all my sessions and took a week off. It felt scary, but it was all in my head. My clients didn't really see it as a problem. They had understanding. And after taking time off, I felt reborn. I got so much clarity for my business and myself. I realized I cannot do more than 5 full sessions per day. I need to take time off regularly to recharge myself to be able to help others. Here's the reality. You cannot pour from an empty cup. By taking care of yourself and recharging, you'll actually be in a better position to serve your clients more effectively. They will appreciate your refreshed energy and commitment even more when you return. Remember, taking time for yourself, it's not a sign of weakness or neglect. It's an essential part of being strong, effective leader and healer. The second thing that I see is happening in the healing industry is the belief that we have to help everyone. As a healers, we often feel a deep responsibility to help everyone. It's in our nature to want to heal and make a difference. But here is the truth. We cannot help everyone, and we don't have to. We can only help people who truly want our help and are ready to heal. Trying to help those who are not ready can leave us feeling drained and frustrated. Have you ever felt like you were trying to help someone who just wasn't ready to receive it? It's tough. Let's take a moment to acknowledge that it's okay not to be able to help everyone, especially if they are not open to the healing process. We have to respect their free will choice. I remember a time when trying to help my husband with energy healing was incredibly tough. We thought about it constantly, and it was a major source of stress for both of us. I decided to let it go, thinking his time would come eventually. And it did. After a motorcycling accident, he asked me for help. My friends and I spent an hour healing him, and the next morning he woke up and said, "I don't have any pain. It's like I have never had the accident." It taught me that everyone has their own divine timing. When they are ready, they will reach out to us. When we try to help everyone, especially those who aren't ready to receive it, we end up feeling drained, exhausted, frustrated. Healing is a partnership. It requires both the healer and the person receiving the healing to be open and willing to do the work. We need to focus on those who are truly ready. By doing this, we honor both our energy and the journey of those who seek healing. You might even say to me, "But what if someone really needs my help, even if they are not ready?" It's natural to want to help, even when someone may not be fully ready. But the truth is, healing is a process that cannot be forced. If someone isn't open or willing to heal, you cannot help them. And that's okay. You are not responsible for their life. Your role is to be there when they are ready, to hold space for them when they seek it. Trust that the right people will come to you at the right time. Respect everybody's free will choice. Another challenge we often face is the fear of not being good enough, not being skilled enough, not having enough clients, not making enough of difference. Many of you are going to think, maybe I need another healing course, maybe I'm not a good healer, maybe this is not for me. It's a fear that can be paralyzing, and it's something we all face at some point. Have you ever felt this way? Like no matter how much you give, it's still not enough. It's something many of us struggle with, even though deep down we know we are doing our best. But those doubts still creep in. The feeling that no matter how much we learn or how many clients we help, it's never quite enough. I've spoken to so many healers who constantly question whether their work is good enough. They invest so much time, money, and energy into more healing courses, believing that mastering every possible method will make them more effective. But here is the truth. You become better as you practice. You don't need to know every single tool under the sun. Start with what you have, and over time, you will naturally develop your own unique approach. Master one thing and become known for it. And remember, your healing skills are important, but they are just one piece of the puzzle. It's a healing business. How you run your business matters just as much. Attracting clients and effectively managing your practice are key to building a thriving business alongside your healing work. And the fear of not being good enough often comes from comparing ourselves to others or setting unrealistic expectations. We look at other healers who seem more skilled or successful and start to question our worth. But the truth is, what we see on the outside doesn't show the full picture. We don't see the years of hard work, the sleepless nights, the frustration, and the stress that went into building their success. There's no such a thing as overnight success. It takes time, dedication, and effort to build something truly impactful. Instead of measuring your journey by someone else's results, focus on the value you bring to the table. Every healer has their own path, and your unique gifts are already making a difference. You might think, how can I feel like I'm enough? And it seems like there's always someone out there who's better than me. It's easy to fall into that trap of comparison, but here's the truth. Your unique approach and energy are what make you special. No one else can offer what you offer. Your clients are drawn to you because of who you are, not because you know every technique in the book. Embrace your uniqueness and understand that your gifts are exactly what your clients need. Remember, it's not about being the best. It's about being authentically you, and that's more than enough. The next thing that's happening in the healing industry that really, really breaks my heart is I see so many gifted and talented healers struggle to find clients. Did you know that 82% of coaches fail within the first 2 years? That's a huge number. Many heart-centered healers are facing the same issue, struggling to find clients despite their hard work. They are posting on social media using all popular strategies, but they are not seeing results they want. They are putting everything that they have into their business, yet they are left wondering, why is this not working? Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but it's just not turning into the clients or income you need? It's a common feeling and can be really discouraging. And let me tell you something, it's not your fault. We were never taught how to run a business in school. If you don't know something, you just don't know it. It's like getting a new pair of glasses and suddenly seeing how much you were missing before. It's not about what you lack. It's about discovering what you haven't been taught yet and realizing there are solutions you didn't even know existed. I've talked to healers who seem to be doing everything right, showing up consistently, providing value, and following industry advice, yet they are still not attracting clients. And it's incredibly frustrating. It can feel like you're working hard but not getting anywhere. The main issue often comes down to the offers. You could be the best healer with amazing skills, but if you cannot clearly explain what you do and how it helps people, clients won't buy from you. Bad offer won't sell, no matter how hard you work. Another problem is not knowing what to offer first, how to sell effectively, or having the right systems in place to make money. It's important to look at your whole business. Figure out what you enjoy, what you are good at, and where you want to go in the future. Create a marketing strategy that fits your values. If you choose the wrong approach, you might accidentally hurt your business. You might subconsciously sabotage your own success. You might even feel like, I've tried different strategy, nothing seems to work. But if it's just not meant to be? It's understandable to feel that way when things don't seem to be working out. But the problem often lies in the approach rather than the lack of potential. If your strategies aren't delivering results, it might be time to reassess and fine-tune your approach. Sometimes it's not about abandoning your goals, but finding the right strategy that aligns with your strengths and resonates with your target audience. With the right guidance and adjustments, you can turn things around and see success you're aiming for. If you're ready to learn proven strategies to build successful healing business with ease and clarity, consider joining our Healing Millions membership. It's designed to guide healers through their biggest challenges and support them in creating a thriving business. So click the link in the description below to join us. The next thing what I see in the healing industry is the lack of support from family and friends. This is something that really, really breaks my heart, and I know how it feels because I experienced firsthand how it feels. You have probably heard comments like, this is not even a real job, or you are just waving your hands, or even you're just talking to the camera, or you are on the phone with your friends. Have you ever felt like your passion and purpose are dismissed by those around you? It's tough when the people you care about don't see the value in your work. But you are not alone in this. These kind of remarks can be incredibly discouraging. It's hard to stay motivated when the people closest to you don't understand or respect what you do. I remember when I first became a healer, I faced a lot of judgments from others. The one comment that really hurt me was, if you are not doing PhD or looking for a job, you're wasting your time. It broke my heart because I knew the power of this work and how much it helps my clients. And at that very moment, I was being interviewed to be featured as one of the best coaches on Best You TV. It was a tough pill to swallow. It was really hurtful when I heard that, but it also gave me motivation to prove that my work matters. Building a business in an unsupportive environment is like trying to grow cactus in the rain. A cactus thrives in the desert but dies in a rainy environment. Similarly, the wrong environment can kill a good business. This is why it's so important to surround yourself with people who understand your journey, who support your dreams, and who lift you up when things get tough. You might be thinking, it's hard to stay positive when people closest to me don't take my business seriously. But this is where community becomes crucial. When you surround yourself with others who understand your journey, their support can make up for what's lacking from family and friends. You will see that you are not alone, and that connection can lift you up on even the toughest days. I know how isolating it can feel when the people closest to you just don't get it. You might feel like they are dismissing your passion, they are saying it's not a real job, or questioning your worth. That can cut so deep, leaving you feeling unworthy or questioning your own path. But here's what I want you to understand. You are not alone, and your work matters. It's hard when those who love you can see what you see, but that doesn't make your vision any less real. You are doing sacred work, and sometimes that means finding a new tribe. People who lift you up, who see you and value what you bring. In our community, you will find a tribe. People who believe in you just as much as you believe in them. You don't have to carry this alone anymore. If you're looking for a community where it feels normal to have a healing business, where people want to lift each other up, support and encourage each other to pursue their dreams, then you need to find that community. Or better yet, join our community of healers in Healing Millions. It's a place where big dreams of helping humanity are celebrated, where you will find the support you need to succeed. So we discussed the pressure to always be on, the fear of not being good enough, the challenges of finding clients, and the lack of support from friends and family members. These are real challenges that many of us face, and it's important to acknowledge them so we can start finding solutions. Remember, you are not alone in this. Every healer goes through these challenges at some point, but you don't have to go through it alone. There is a community out there that's ready to support you, to lift you up and help you succeed. If you are ready to take your healing business to the next level, to build a predictable, profitable, and scalable business step by step with ease and clarity, then I invite you to join our Healing Millions membership. Together, we can create the change we want to see in the world, one healing session at a time. Thank you so much for listening, and I cannot wait to see you in our community. Always remember, you matter, your work matters, and the world needs that love and light inside of you more than ever. I'm sending you lots of love and big hug. Bye for now. My gorgeous friend, I hope you love this episode. If you learned something that is helpful for your business, I would really love to hear from you. Could you spend 30 seconds of your time, go to the Apple Podcast and leave me a 5-star review? This is the only way you can thank me and let me know how much you love this podcast. I love hearing from you. If you have friends who need help with their coaching businesses, share this episode with them and help them grow their business too. Thank you for listening to She Runs the Business podcast. Please share your gifts with the world. Keep shining your light because the world does need that love and light inside of you more than ever. I'm sending you lots of love and big hug.